If I had to title this video, I would title it Doing Good Work. Well, I'm actually going to title the video Doing Good Work. And it started a couple weeks ago. I was on a trip in the Napa Valley area, and I looked at the calendar. After this week of trip, I had 3 solid weeks of being at home before I go on another trip. So I was like, man, talked to our team about doing some planning meetings, and I had a lot of things I wanted to do. Well, I get back home, and I get sick. And I'm preaching at my church on the following Sunday. But I'm sick, I'm coughing, hacking up stuff. Didn't have really much time to meet with my team. I had a couple meetings here, but I didn't do the dedicated work I wanted to do. I had these big plans to do like block work. Like I'm gonna schedule 90 minutes of work on this and 90 minutes of work on that. And I was gonna just block out my time. Got sick. A lot of my energy was going toward getting my sermon ready for that Sunday. And then I just got sicker and sicker, coughing up all night. I didn't get much anything. And then with the stress of thinking about the message and also trying not to be sick on the day I had to preach, a lot of stress. Then the following week, the kids were out of school. So they're at home, and that kind of leaves me kind of conflicted. I'm still getting over my cold, but I want to do stuff with them too. So we had these plans to do. And so I made a video about the idea of living fully and dying empty. And I haven't done a lot of quote unquote work recently, like getting into the job of my work. But I realized work is more than just what you do for making money or for a living. It is all the work you do, investments, families work, marriages work, dealing with your neighbors is work. How do you show up in the world, I think, is work, because it's not always easy. And not only that, it can be easy, but is it beneficial to you and other people around you? And so over the last 2 days, I didn't get a lot of quote unquote work done, but I did put a lot of work in. And I'm actually happy. Doing good work the last 2 days. My son, we ran some errands, and then he was, my daughter was going to hang out with her sister-in-law to help her out around the house. She got 3 young kids. And Evan didn't want to go, sort of wanted to go, but we got them running errands. He was like, well, what time is Sophia coming back? Kind of hinting he wanted to do something. It was like maybe almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and he had nothing else to do. And I thought, well, you got some friends around the corner. Let's call them and see what they're doing. So invited them over. They came, hung out for 3 hours, had a good time with them. And then I invited them to go roller skating with them the next day. So I invited his friends to go roller skating with us. And that took up all my day. From 12:30, like 12, we left here. Didn't get back to almost 5:30 at night. And we went roller skating. We went to get ice cream at Costco. Then we went to the park. It ended up being one of his friend's birthdays. And he said this statement to me. He said, we were sitting in Costco eating. He said, this is the first time that I can remember doing something with my friends on my birthday. And I was like, oh, cool. Like, we didn't even plan it. We didn't know it was his birthday before we invited them to go skating. But it was a fun time. And although I didn't get any work done, I think I invested in my son, his friends. And it's a side note, his friends, they lost their dad a few years ago. So their dad is no longer with them, and he's no longer with us. He passed away. And so they have a tough time. And I'm not trying to, fill that spot, but just to be able to invest in that family. And the mother was so excited for her having her boys to have something to do. She was able to go out and get his birthday gift for him without him knowing. And you know what? I'm tired. It's been a long day. I typically am frustrated because I didn't get any work done, but I did do some work today. I invested in my kid, his friends. I invested not only them, but also being the roller skating rink. A bunch of kids saw me from different schools, and they were all excited. I gave a bunch of stickers out, met some family members of the parents of these kids. Did some good work, and so I'm not frustrated. I'm actually excited, and I'm actually finishing this video. Going to go back in the house, eat dinner with the family, hang out the rest of the night with them, and not worry about the quote unquote work that I did, because I am still putting in work, doing good work. The quote that he said, let me find the quote that from the book Die Empty. He said this: don't go to the grave with your best work left inside of you. Choose to die empty. And again, that word work doesn't mean just what you do to make a living. It is investment, like investment in other people, the work you do for other people, for yourself, for your community. Don't leave all that. Don't die with that in you. Die empty. And so I'm excited to be on this journey of kind of really rethinking what I think work is, and the idea I want to live fully and die empty. I made some videos while I was at the skating rink, because at first I wasn't going to skate. Like, it's kind of dangerous out there with them little kids, because they got the little little kid walker roller things, and they be flipping and throwing them and falling. And if I fell off for one of them kids, it wouldn't be good for them or me. So I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna skate. But then I had this thought, live fully, take advantage of opportunities, right? So put on the skates, and I had some fun. I got some clips of me and Evan. I got the camera on him. We scooting around and almost kind of racing. He didn't want to race because he knew I would win, but just had fun with him, laughing, creating moments, living fully. And I didn't fall, by the way. Living fully and dying empty. And so I think today I did some good work. I was doing good work today, investing in my kid, his friends, my community. And I'm excited about that, even though I didn't get a bunch of other work done today. So tell me what you think. Leave a comment down below. Do you get what I'm saying about this idea of doing good work? And work is not just what you do to make a living or your schoolwork for if you guys are younger, but investing, working, doing things for your family, your friends, your neighbor, your community, and doing good work. And it's a choice. And when you make better choices, you will live a better life. So choose well, and see you next video. Peace.